Alright, I'm in a pub again. This pub is open 1849. 1849, near the California Gold Rush. And they're very friendly in here. It's called Costigan's of Cork, Ireland. They have a great whiskey selection, very knowledgeable about whiskey. So this one is an Irish classic called the Spots. So this is the green spot. There's the red spot, there's a yellow spot, there's a couple other spots. But what's interesting about this is it's made in the Middleton Distillery. So the Middleton Distillery, I just found out on a poster over there, was started by the Murphy brothers. The same people in 1850 it said. 1850, so right around when this pub first opened, the Murphy brothers, who make Murphy Stout, a couple years later, created the whiskey here. Yes.
The gentleman bought that for you, it's 27-year-old.
Ooh, something just happened very interesting.
That's going to be a cut on the video. Say it again, something happened just interesting.
Something happened just interesting. Wow. Alright. Cheers. Love whiskey. Let's give it a try. The smoothness of the green spot from Middleton, right here in County Cork, right down the street. And cool thing about Middleton is it kind of saved Irish whiskey. Jameson and a bunch of other ones. Jameson Powers from Dublin moved there, and a bunch of other whiskeys are made there. Redbreast, the Green Spots, a few others. Anyway, Slange, 1849 pub in a pub. Yeah. Make sure to just subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Share with your friends. Have a drink with Ray. Drink with Ray in a pub again. Alright, I'm about to try the best whiskey of my life. This gentleman saw that I'm a big fan of whiskey, got me this. This is incredible. So this is 27 years old, Redbreast, straight from Middleton, Cork Distillery. My favorite bird. I tried another Redbreast, a 12-year-old, in another video. Check that out. But this is something different. So this is 27-year-old, aged. So right now it's 2020. The year 2000 was 20 years ago. The year 1990 was 30 years ago. So 27 years ago, it's 1993. 1993, I was 11 or 10 when this was first put in the beautiful cask. Whoa, wow, that's incredible. So the thing about really old aged whiskey, why it's so expensive, not just because the company has to invest all that time into it, it's because of the angel share. So what happens with the old whiskeys is it leaks out of the wood slowly over time as it ages. And a really long aged whiskey like this takes about 60% of the whiskey disappears. And they call it the angel share because the angels are who drinks it. The devil share, I think, gets soaked up into the wood. Somehow they could get that out. But anyway, so best whiskey of my life. Someone just bought it for me. Pub just opened in Cork. I feel like this is like a sign. This is just like meant to happen. The people are super nice here. This pub's been here since 1849. The year the gold rush was in San Francisco, the 49ers. That's when this opened. They have this cool signs. They have this cool San Francisco sign. All right, let's try it. I'm like nervous to try it. Something's so good. Something so pristine. This is like the ultimate drinking with Ray right now. All right, let's smell it. Oh man, it smells like perfume almost. You want to smell it? All right, it smells like perfume actually. That's amazing. All right, let's give it a try. Small sip. Oh. Wow. Wood. You get went into my nose. You get taste the cask. 1993. Ooh, wow. I've never had anything like that. The ultimate drinking with Ray. The best Irish whiskey I've ever seen. There's probably more expensive ones out there, but someone up there bought it for me, man. Oh, I'm so thankful and happy. What a nice guy. Say the water gets out the... Yeah, I like straight whiskey. A lot of people say that water thing makes more flavor, but you're supposed to drip it in or something. Yeah, I like it just how it comes out of the cask. Cask strength is even crazier. I think this is pretty strong. I don't know how strong it is. I could go check, but like, subscribe, check out my other whiskey videos, my history videos too. Couldn't get into much history right now, but I can't stop smelling that. It's crazy. Crazy. Oh. Old bar, man. Again, in Cork. All this time that we've been here, this is like the ultimate. All right. Super thankful. Slange.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. Real quick at the end here. Additional information. This is 57% cask strength alcohol by volume, but because of its age, 27 years, and because it's soaked up all that flavor from the oak barrels, not sure what type of barrels, I'll look it up later, but all that alcohol that bites you in the face, that near 60%, that's a lot, that disappears. You don't taste it at all. It hits you. You're like, ooh, that's strong. But all other liquors that I've tasted that are over 50%, it like smacks you in the face. But it's because of the age and the cask. The tannins. All right. Thanks for drinking with Ray. This is a real special one. Special one, baby. Thank you. Alright, here we go. Well, it's just been quite a whiskey, fantastic day today. Found this American-themed place, barbecue, southern place. It has one of the largest collections of bourbon. They have one of the largest bourbon collections in all of Ireland. Bourbon from good old USA, Kentucky actually. And real nice people. Yeah, ordered some food. Let's talk about some bourbon first. Eagle Rare. It's been quite a whiskey day today. Trying all kinds of Irish whiskeys. Now back to Kentucky. I've never tried this one before. It's nice, smoky. Smoky. It smells like cherries, actually. Cherries. All right. So the other big story I want to tell about this one. I think I've tried it before. So this one is also from Kentucky, called Rebel Yell. Ooh. This one's a little bit more strong, a little bit more stringent, but the story I want to tell is the Rebel Yell. So in this time of Confederate U.S. Civil War stuff, you know, bourbon comes from the South, Confederacy, and the Rebel Yell, you know, they're taking down the Confederate flags and everything. I get it. I understand why. But this whiskey is called Rebel Yell. So what that was the Confederate Army, for intimidation factor, used to have this crazy whoop and hollering. They would come running out of the woods and they would go whoop, 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 whoop. There's a recording of it, of some Civil War veterans that were on Confederate from like the 1920s, I think, or 1930s. And they did it. They were like 70-year-old men. And it sounds just crazy. Just imagine being in battle and you're hearing this thing called the Rebel Yell. You got thousands. Ooh, oh yeah, that one's stringent. This real bourbony fire flavor. But the Rebel Yell, what it is, just imagine thousands of soldiers doing that in this Civil War, U.S. Civil War. They're hiding in the forest or something like that, and they're just going crazy. It's something that's been done for thousands of years on battle. From ancient Egypt, probably the Mongols, Romans versus the barbarians, all over the world. China, who knows? The intimidation factor of war, right? So the Rebel Yell was done because, you know, the South knew they didn't really have as good of technology as the North. They had to find an edge, and especially when the war, you know, they were kind of doing okay at first, the South, but it started going south for them because they didn't have the infrastructure and all this, several different reasons. They needed an edge, so they came up with the Rebel Yell. It sounded like that, I swear. Something like that. I heard a video. That's what this whiskey's named after. And it's real interesting in these times, you know. Should we change the name of the whiskey? I don't know. It's part of history. It's intense, though. They were fighting for slavery, primarily. Several other things. What can you do now? I'm a little bit on the middle of that topic. Taking down statues, forgetting history. I feel like there needs to be some middle ground with that. You know, I don't know. It's intense. Anyways, peace. All right, whiskey connoisseur Ray, Mr. Whiskey Connoisseur, on this whiskey adventure game. We're going hard, and we're at this place still. We got two more. This one, look at that golden color. I didn't really do that with all the whiskeys I tried. You saw it though. Drinking with Ray, YouTube, baby. So this is called Heaven Hill. Heaven Hill Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Looks like an old style. Real golden color. Yeah. Alright, and this one is a corn whiskey. And it comes in this crazy little jug. Flat Valley. I've never seen it before either.
So what's
Since 1856. I don't know what those jugs are. I guess that's before they had good glass making techniques for bottles.
What's the difference between corn whiskey and moonshine?
Well, moonshine is very new and oh, thanks. Nah, it's okay. All right, let's try it. Let's do something different first. Corn. I feel like I've tasted that before. Real light. You know, really nothing special. Not that strong. Seems like it would be good, like with like some lemonade or something. I don't know.
Ooh, stop.
Yeah. All right, try that out. The difference between moonshine is they don't age it at all, and it's pure white out of the still, and usually it's a homemade still. So it's all whiskey is white like water originally before it's aged in barrels. All right, so this is just a straight bourbon. This whiskey adventure day in Cork, Ireland, and the first days of pubs being open has been fantastic. Slante, however you say it. I've heard several different ways to say it. Straight from Kentucky. Got this old music in the background. Kentucky, man, big basketball playing. University of Kentucky, you know, they love basketball there. Okay, Louisville too, University.
Is that where that kid's from? That's amazing.
Yeah, that's just a good bourbon. Good, solid, old school bourbon.
This one is like White Lightning.
That one's, yeah. Hey, thanks for drinking with Ray on this whiskey adventure. Subscribe, tell your friends, add me, find me on Instagram, social media. I know I'm a little crazy. Everyone's an individual, man. Do you, do me, drinking with Ray, history with Ray, dope one, Ireland, quarantine, July 2020. There's you too. All right, shite. Let's end this one.